On this sunny Sunday afternoon, the Upper Valley Nighthawks are back at home trying to extend their 4-game win streak as they welcome in the Ocean State Waves to the Maxfield Sports Complex for the first time in 2024. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Banky. I'll be alongside Aiden Garvey in just a few moments as the Nighthawks try to level the season series after an 8-1 loss down in Rhode Island last month. They try to even the score. Ocean State tries to go for their first sweep of Upper Valley since 2017. 1-2. Chopped to the third base side. He takes it himself, does Petrich. And it's over. It took them 2 weeks, but the Nighthawks are back in the win column. They take it 10-5. Liner into left field, long run for Noah Durangelo, and he won't get there. That's down for a base hit. Crispin scores, and it's the hero. Garrick Fry gets it done. The Nighthawks sweep the Mountaineers to level the Governor's Cup.
It's a guy that you definitely just want to attack.
This is on the ground, but up the middle, a base hit. Blazer scores. Ballard gets the wave around. He's going to try to score. It's a great throw. The tag. They got him.
Wow. What a bullet from Jakonski. Are you kidding me?
A laser from Joe Jakonski in center field. Nabs Michael Ballard, who was certain he was going to score, but Upper Valley does take the lead on the RBI single from Chalmer. It's 4-3. Has a knack for clutch spots. 2-2 down the line at third and past the diving reach of Bishop. In comes Quagliato heading over to third. The throw is late and it gets away just a tad from Bishop. It's an RBI base hit for Crispin. Nighthawks within one, tying runs, winning runs in scoring position.
Been really good today, and this might be the chance that gets him more innings, more meaningful innings. I mean,
Oh, that's turned on by Lizama, but just off the end of the bat. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Ethan Lizama to dead center field, leaves the yard, and a solo shot puts Upper Valley back up by 4. And this is in the air to right field. Long run for Rollauer. He turns around and watches it go. First home run of the year at the Max belongs to Ethan Lizama, and we are tied at 2. And how about that for Lizama? Turns around 82 at 100 miles per hour, just over the wall and right at 371 feet to bring us level on that blast. Brought to you by Bruce Bolt, official batting gloves of the New England League. For another strong offensive outing, he's been so great in the middle of the lineup for Upper Valley this season. He gets underneath this one. It has legs out to deep right center field. A leap at the wall. It's off the wall and away from the right fielder, Jakonski. Putting on the brakes at second is Pacheco. It's his second double of the day, his second 3-hit ball game of the season. And a leadoff double here for Upper Valley in the 4th.
For Vermont.
And that is a long shot out to right center field. Everyone turns and watches it fly. Max Jensen with his first homer of the year puts Vermont on the board first. To fall into that here. We'll see if Kunin tries to force the issue. Huge lead. There he goes. And the ball is flared into the right center field gap. Falling fast. And it leaves the yard. Second 3-run homer of the night. This time for Josh Cross. And all of a sudden, this is a brand new ball game. It's 10-7.
you give him an 80-mile-an-hour, which I don't even know what that really was meant to be, but he waited on it the entire way. 97 off the bat, and that's what Josh Cross does. He's been an absolute tank since coming here to Keene. I mean, this guy hits the ball. He hits the ball extremely hard, and wow.
One that just snuck over the wall, a low line drive that just seemed to defy gravity. Hung over the wall for a 3-run blast. Well, a PA announcer has also started to announce him as it's Sarge, Nick Quagliato. It's a nickname that has most definitely stuck. As he gets underneath this one, a deep drive out to center field. Davis, it's over his head. Quagliato racing hard. He's headed for a second. He's not happy. He's going to third. The throw comes into Shaft. The relay, not in time. The dugout erupts as Nick Quagliato stretches out a triple. Joey Purcell still out there for Upper Valley in the bottom of the 6th inning.
trying to keep the deficit at 2. As it's Nate Voss leading things off. His last time up, the big blast to left center for the grand slam that has put North Adams on top in a lead that's remained. With the 4 runs that he's batted in, the lone ones the Steeple Cats have scored, but all they've needed to hold on to a lead against Upper Valley.
You know, I just thought of a rhyme, and you kind of said it. Voss gets the Steeple Cats up on top.
Oh, check that out. A leaping grab and a beauty for Owen Petrich. Right down the right field line, taking away potentially extra bases for Voss. Snow coned that ball into his glove, just stayed in the leather.
I mean, that's absolutely gorgeous from the first baseman. Kind of in a spot where you're kind of jiggling around. You're not really set in terms of your feet, and able to just snatch that one out of the air. Just a good defensive play by the Nighthawks.
The somersault at the end, give him a perfect 10 on the judges' scorecards. This right back to the pitcher's mound. Purcell, the much easier play for Petrich at first. All he had to do was receive it to the chest. There's 2 away.
We talked about the 1-2-3 inning from Greeley. Now Purcell is going to try to do exactly that.
He started off pretty well. Just 3 pitches, all he's needed for the first 2 outs in the inning. And the first offering to Sam Sherman is at the knees for strike 1. Sherman officially 0 for 1, a walk grounded into a fielder's choice. There's the hook from Purcell right down State Street for strike 2. Working quickly. A pitch, tap to the left side. This is going to be danger. Fry comes in the bare hand throw across. In time for the out. A fantastic defensive frame for Upper Valley. The leaping grab at first from Petrich. The barehanded play from Fry at third. Around a routine 1-3 putout. They are retired. In order are the Steeple Cats. We head to the 7th here on the NECBL Network. The month of July kicking off with a bang for this Newport offense. You see home plate right there. They've already touched it 11 times through 3 innings. The score 11-0 Newport over Upper Valley after 3 full. Ian Binky, Sam Reese, and Brendan Locke with you. And it's just everything working for Newport, but especially the walks. They've only got 5 hits, and you look at last inning, 5 runs, just 1 hit necessary because of how many free passes they've worked.
Well, double-digit walks, and that's extremely hard to keep track of and keep, the damage limited if you're Upper Valley. McCarthy with a 45 ERA in his appearance in his 1 inning. Upper Valley's gone through 3 pitchers in those 3 innings. Newport, every single Newport batter has had an at-bat every single inning. So 3 at-bats, 3 innings for all Newport batters thus far. And it's been all gulls thus far.
Also, can't be remiss to say that Aiden Coleman's having a fantastic outing as well. 3 strikeouts with 3 innings, scattering 2 hits here. Does face DJ Pacheco to lead things off. The first offering a swing and a miss. Went to the breaking ball at 75.
I am intrigued to see how long Coleman goes, considering the scoreline. But the way he's dealing, why not just keep him rolling out there?
Strike 2 to Pacheco, and Mike Coombs also an old-fashioned manager. He'll leave a guy out there if he's pitching really well, and that's what you can see here out of Aiden Coleman.
Yeah, Coombs a guy who usually likes his starters, ideally, to go at least 6 innings.
Breaking ball bounces in.
Especially if you can save a couple of bullpen arms by having Coleman go deep into a game. By working quickly and efficiently, then Coombs is going to let him go as far as he can go.
Another one bounces in, a high bounce off the catcher's mask of Burley, no matter, there's nobody on. On deck batter Cole Fellows goes to pick it up. Two balls and 2 strikes to Pacheco, leadoff man in the 4th. Another one below the zone.
Three straight spikes for Coleman, and this could legitimately just be a case of being cold out of the dugout.
And a high fly ball out to right field, drifting over. Tyler Hare running out of room out there, but right in front of the wall makes the catch. quickly one down here, and you look at the scoreline, it might be a little bit surprising, especially for an Upper Valley team that had been working well in offense the last few games, but you look back at the historical series of matchups between these two ball clubs, it's been all Newport. They lead the all-time series 10-3. They've won each of the last 7 meetings between these two ball clubs as Garrick Fry gets ahead 1-0. And it's just been more and more of the same here tonight.
More and more of the same tonight, and it's tough for the Nighthawks because you're coming off, a lot of momentum, sweeping Vermont yesterday, 4-game win streak.
Fouled off to the left. Okay, the last win for Upper Valley came here at Cardines on July 2nd, 2018. That was, again, in a game 2 of a doubleheader. The splintered bat over to third base. Tough play for Williams. Comes, scoops, throw across in time to beat out Fry. That's a really nice play.
That's a great play. The left side of the Newport infield has so much range. Williams at 6'1", Seymour at 6'4", 6'5", and they are just so long, so lanky, and can make so many plays. So tough to get a grounder through that left side.
The last time Upper Valley won a 9-inning ball game between these two clubs, back in 2017. July 8th of that year, Upper Valley 11-4 win. Team record 7 doubles in that ball game.
I was in the 8th grade.
Cole Fellows chops this foul.
Freshman year for me.
Pair of future major leaguers in that ball game as well. For Upper Valley, Ryan Jeffers was behind the plate. And for Newport, J.J. Blade, who also got a shutout here at Cardines earlier on in the ball game, also slotted in the lineup. Bounces in, just missed Fellows in the batter's box.
Pretty cool to kind of look back at moments like that in the history of the NECBL, not even too long ago, and to see 2 players involved in that game now playing on the bright stage.
Hard liner by Fellows just over the outreach glove of Jack Doyle into right center. Picked up by Hare. Fellows wants 2. The throw in is off the line, and Cole Fellows has extra bases. Multi-hit effort for Cole Fellows. He's been a bright spot on the offense for Upper Valley. 3 hits for the Nighthawks, 2 of them off of his bat.
Just really solid contact off the bat as we see the replay there. Just hit with a ton of velocity right away, and was always going to make it a tough play to make for any infielder, and that was hit high enough as well that it dipped down to the outfield where you knew kind of right away that it was an extra base opportunity for Fellows. And you're right, Ian, he's the one guy offensively that's delivering tonight for Upper Valley.
Thinking 2 right out of the box. The second double of his season. Petrich swings first pitch, pops one to the right side, running in Hare to make the catch, and it really is just a footnote in the inning. The double for Fellows, but he's stranded in scoring position. Still 11-0 for the Newport Goals on the ESPN+. Nate Kreider still standing around out in the bullpen. He's ready to go. See how long the leash is on Culpepper. As there's a fastball right down Route 5 for strike 2.
Must ask Ian, where is Route 5?
Right behind us.
Right behind us.
Right
it's
behind
that
us.
road?
Yes.
Okay.
Breaking ball from Culpepper, down and away. Always go with whatever the major road is closest to the ballpark.
I didn't know if that counted as a major road or not.
Yeah. It's got a highway exit as Culpepper back in the zone with his 3rd strikeout, ringing up Curtis looking.
That one not quite down Route 5,
No.
but it was in the strike zone, and you always know with 2 strikes, got to swing at anything close. That one just rings up Curtis.
First pitch to Mateo Hernandez, up and away. I can't get as creative when we're at Goodall Park because I just go with Main Street. It's the closest major road in downtown Sanford. Hernandez gets underneath this to right field, but it's carrying a little bit. Now Zeislov coming in and makes the catch. A sigh of relief out there for Culpepper on the mound for out number 2.
So when you're at Hofstra,
Yes.
what is Main Street, or what is the street?
Hempstead Turnpike.
Ah, that's an interesting one.
Yes.
old home of the Nassau Coliseum.
It's
It's still standing.
Still
It's still
standing right now.
It's just
not a whole bunch going on right now other than the Long Island Nets. Because the Long Island or the New York Riptide now on their way up north to Canada. As the first pitch fastball misses up and away to Jackson Tucker. And Nassau Coliseum used to be buzzing. You had the Islanders there. That's fouled off by Tucker, make it 1-1. But now they've moved on to UBS Arena. The Riptide, an indoor lacrosse team, now moving up north to Montreal next season. That just leaves the G League affiliate of Brooklyn, the Long Island Nets. Which even then, they still might be looking for a new home as a casino is proposed on the site.
He can go wherever he wants with it.
Went to the splitter again. Taylor made. Bobbled a little bit over it short, but they still get the turn. 6-4-3 double play to end it, and the Nighthawks take Game 3 of the Governor's Cup 6-1.